I wanted to find out who was helping the kids to bridge the gap between high school and full-blown adulthood, whether through the military, college, or a job. So I started my search at Worknet, San Joaquin County.
We have 5 Worknet centers in San Joaquin County. Our centers are equipped with phones, fax, computers, internet access, all of the different job bank systems that they can come in. We have staff available to assist.
There's certain restrictions and requirements on youth. There's certain limitations. And, with the adult, there's less liability. Even workman's compensation is probably higher for individuals that are under the age of 18.
Wow. So are there mechanisms, policies in place to avoid those pitfalls?
Well, when we have funding for the Summer Youth Employment and Training Program, there is, because then we could refer those individuals to private sector and public sector work experience. Bottom line, what these agencies, nonprofit organizations, public agencies commit to is providing adequate training, an opportunity to develop work maturity, expose them to career exploration, expose them to great models that they will mimic in the future, and they will be able to take some of those transferable skills to other employment opportunities and educational opportunities. But when the funding is low, that opportunity becomes somewhat limited. To give you an example, 10 years ago we had funding and we could employ 2,200 people, 2,500 kids during the summer. Right now, we're looking at maybe doing less than 300.
In my position, I make sure that there's a contract in place with agencies to provide services to youth throughout San Joaquin County. The services that we provide include tutoring, work experience, leadership activities. We serve about 300 youth, all low-income youth with barriers to employment, such as basic skills deficiencies, school dropout, teen parents. A difficult population to work with, so we give them an opportunity to come into our program, not only complete their education, but also get some work experience at the same time.
They decide to come to us because they have no one else.
Yeah.
And we have all the supportive places to send them, to help them. We let them know that we're there for them and we want to help them, and we're wanting to listen to what they have to say because they've been pushed aside so many times. We're the ones that listen.
The young people are being pushed by their family to get a job, and simply because the parents are probably unskilled, or they're competing for jobs with other people who have college degrees or have just been recently laid off. So the pressure is on the young people to go out there and augment whatever income is in the family.
If you expect a lot from the youth, you get what you expect and not what you expect. So if you're checking with them, if you value them as a person, that they'll do better. I think everyone wants to please somebody. And usually if a youth is working with an employer and that employer is saying, oh, you're doing a good job, you're here on time, you're doing what's expected, they'll do better overall, not just at that job.
We're all having to tighten our belts. And San Joaquin County Worknet has an excellent reputation as having mentored and working with the kids before they get out to those employers. And the employers know that. And they know we do the pre-screening and the mentoring and the interviewing, and we address some of those issues. And once that individual goes to work for that employer, they're on a work experience. So the employer has an opportunity for the first 60 to 90 days to see how that person's working, whether or not that person is going to work out in their environment. And instead of just terminating that person, they're coming back to us and saying, address this, deal with this, work on this for me. And so we work very closely with the employer as well as with that prospective employee. And right now with the private sector placement, we have 97% placement.
While their range of services goes above and beyond the call of duty, it's their staff that makes up San Joaquin County's secret weapon against teenage unemployment. Tony Wilson, healthycal.org, Worknet, San Joaquin County.